Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And each morning we watch these volume spike columns for volume spikes, of course, and we watch them in all of these 5 scans. And once we see a volume spike, like we see right now, we come over and we check the current bar volume and make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. And it's not a certain number. It's just a battle between the buyers and sellers that continually goes like this number here keeps moving. It doesn't pause. Well, it's pausing now, but it's fine. But we want to see a lot of activity in this bar. Then we want to come down here and check dominator master. We want these green bars, which are buyers, breaking above this yellow average volume line. As long as these bars are above the line, the price should move forward and upwards. And down here on the My Blessing indicator, this quicker moving line is also buyers and sellers. We want to see this one moving up as well. So we see a spike, we click on it, we check the volume right here. If it's flowing nicely, we look for green bars and this indicator moving up. That's when you want to make your decision to get in or not. Also, if you are a new trader, I highly suggest that you trade on paper the old-fashioned way. Write down your entry, your exit, and your results. If you are profitable on paper after watching these live streams for a very long time, then move over to real money. And if you are profitable with real money, trade with small share size. And to increase your profits, all you need to do is increase your share size. But make sure you catch on. You've been here many, many mornings. You've watched what's going on. You understand what's on our screen. You understand how these indicators work. Don't just pull the trigger because everybody else is pulling the trigger. That's not the way trading works. You could get burnt really bad. I build indicators. I don't teach you the basics of trading, but if you learn these indicators, you will definitely learn how to trade. It's happened to many of the members here, and you're probably the next one as long as you hang in there and stick with us. I am not a financial advisor. Make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you use any of my indicators or take any of my advice. And also in your active trader, make sure you are set up for pre-market trading. It is one little extra click you have to make. You have to add TIF to your active trader and then select EXT for extended hours. Hope everyone had a nice restful weekend. Looks like we have a couple of movers this morning. Hopefully they will continue and we'll make a little bit of money right at the top of the hour. And welcome all new members. Thank you for joining us. You are in for an experience of your life. Just make sure you pay attention. Don't try to trade if you're brand new. Watch what's going on for a few days, weeks, or months before you make your first pull on the trigger. Just make sure you get it before you're just guessing. We don't want any guessers here. You need to know what's going on before you hit that buy button. We have about a minute to go before the market opens. Let's see if RDFN will continue to move up. Usually when they fly up before our clock hits, they usually pull down at 6 a.m., so be careful. And good morning, YouTubers. You are with us this morning. About 15 seconds to go. All right, let's see what the market has in store for us. Don't just pull the trigger. We're looking for tall green bars. We want this indicator moving north. We're also watching for volume spikes for anything that might be moving. You'll see a couple of green squares up here, but these numbers within the green squares need to be rising, and they are not rising at the moment. I'm going to search around here, try to find something that's moving. RDFN kind of teasing right now. Don't know which way it's going to go. Waiting for this indicator to turn upwards. And we need some tall green bars coming in. Look like it's trying to push higher. That red line up there is going to be resistance more than likely unless it continues to push it upwards. Nice tall green bars, buyers coming in. I'm not seeing the price rising. Volume is flowing nicely. We may see a breakout here. Let's see what happens. Don't be too anxious to click the button though. Let's make sure it runs. Looks like the volume is slowing down. We're getting shorter bars. Well, at least it's not falling. It is holding its price. Really don't like when they do this. I kind of feel like it's a trap. The minute I hit the buy button, it drops. We did make it up to that red line, immediately spiked back down. Good job, Greg B. I'm not liking the activity on this one. These are sellers coming in. They're getting tired of waiting on it to go up. Good job, YouTube. Well, not seeing anything else moving at the moment. Got to have the patience when you're trading in this pre-market area. Sometimes you could sit here for an hour and then all of a sudden you're $1,000 up. PSTV moving higher. We do have the first green bar here on this second attempt to rise. Volume is extremely low. So you're going to take a risk of trying to get out when you have no volume. You may have trouble getting out. So not tradable in my opinion. RDFN continually trying to push higher. It may make it up to that buyout offer price, the 1250. No guarantees, but it could. If you're willing to sit on it and hold it, take the chance. $10.44 now. Watching this indicator closely, we don't want to see any red in here. If we do, they're going to start selling off. This indicator is a little weak. It's horizontal. It's not rising. So the speed of this moving up is too slow to get an accurate reading on it for this indicator. Few little profit taking going on this bar. They went away and the buyer stepped back in to keep trying to make it rise. Usually when we have a buyout offer, it all of a sudden spikes up to the buyout offer price. I don't know why this one hasn't done so. That's why I'm kind of wondering if it's going to crawl up to 1250. It's definitely not selling off. And it's definitely not rising like I like to see them. All of a sudden, the volume has died at this level. You can see the numbers barely moving here occasionally. Kind of makes me think about why are they not just buying it and getting it over with? My blessing indicator still not looking good down here. Few profit takers going on right now. I guess they're getting tired of waiting. We do have volume. We do not have ants on candy, as I like to say. They're not really attacking this stock. Good job, YouTube. At least the spread is low. That's a plus. Crawling up slowly. A few buyers coming in. Few profit takers. Need a lot more buyers to get this to go up. Good job, Autumn Rain. Good job, TK. Kind of a tricky one. Not really selling off, which is a good thing, but it's not going up either at the moment. Talk about snail crawling. That's definitely what this one is doing. Not seeing anything else, so we'll continue to watch this one to see where it goes. Really surprised everyone is not on it, driving it up. Thank you, Money Tree. We'll take a look at STSS. It's under $1. That's why it's not on my scans. I'm not scanning for stocks under $1. I don't care for these little cheap stocks to trade. I want dollars and 50-cent pieces like on the last one. DWTX all of a sudden spiking up. Let's see where this one goes. Checking the volume is quite low. Maybe a one-time buyer here. Let's see if the other scanners find it and they start buying it. I'm talking about the paid scanners. Don't look like it caught anybody's attention. TRVI. Once again, we don't have enough volume in this stock to get in safely and get out with a profit. We need them to attack these stocks, not just a few buyers here and there. Few buyers coming in, TRVI. And once again, not a rush of buyers coming into this stock. We have weak bars over in Dominator Master. Very short. This one's red. Well, nothing really having enough energy to get up there and really run this morning. Guess the buyers are still sleeping. Not seeing very many spikes at all. Not finding anything with a lot of volume in it this morning. See you later, Amadeus. You have a blessed one. Enjoy your meeting. Good job, Autumn Rain. RDFN pushing up very slowly. It's not really being attacked. It's kind of like a buy and hope. SPRC, I'll take a look at it. We've traded that before. If I type in the right symbol. Looks like a nasty chart. Don't think I want to trade that one. A lot of sellers up here at the top. Looks like sellers are taking profit on RDFM, tired of waiting. Few buyers buying the dip. Most important thing about scalping with us is if you guess wrong, make sure you cut your losses quick. Don't let it build up into hundreds. If you're wrong, just get out. Philly will, it should. Just make sure you're on a monthly and not the 6-month or yearly. Think what you have to do, Philly, is cancel. And if your term ends tonight at midnight, then sign up for monthly in the morning under the same username. Somebody else may have a better description of what you need to do than I do because I am unaware of it. I don't have to pay. Up 2 cents. I take a paycheck just like everybody else. Most of the time I earn it right here trading and don't worry about it. Well, I haven't made a trade yet. I did attempt this at one point, made about 30 bucks and got out. Nothing to brag about. We've already looked at that one, I believe. Too many sellers up here at the top. Good job, Terry. Looks like we're looking for coffee money this morning instead of dinner. Hardly anything spiking. Sanchez, you may be right. We may have another snail crawler here to the top. Got to be careful on the spread up here. It does get high at times. Dallas, I'm purchasing my own streaming server. I'm hoping there's no delay. But I'll let you know once we get it in hand and get it installed. It's in production right now. MLYS continuing to cross slowly to the upside. Pushing a little bit faster here. Volume picking up a little. Nice tall green dominator bar. But the My Blessing indicator still red below it. Continuing to push higher. Green bar growing taller. Profit taking going on. Big red bar came in right behind that little spike. A lot of profit taking was going on there for a second. Even more profit taking. Good job, Kenneth. Good job, Tally Ho. Y'all got a lot more patience than I do. Y'all must have been holding these forever. No, this is the beginning of the morning. I have my time frame is 1 minute and 5 days. That's why you're seeing this division here. It's not just 1 minute, 1 day. That way I can zoom out or look back for 5 days, see how this thing's been doing. Good morning, Jamie. Well, we have a few traders made a little profit this morning. It's very slow, nothing really encouraging. It's kind of like buying hope on these slow crawlers. Just make sure you don't buy the tops. We don't want to buy highs, so they're going to pull back on you. Good job, Kenneth. I'm going to go ahead and put the Trailblazer up here with this percent gain. It's not available yet, but I'm going to go ahead and run it. That way you can get the buy and sell signals as well. Gave a buy signal back there on that first green candle and said, get out here. Martina, it's kind of strange that it just didn't gap up to that 12.50 buyout price. That I was concerned about that myself. Something fishy going on, maybe. But if you can play fishy, you would have made a lot of money. It'll be the same price as always. Same as the My Blessing and the Master Scalper. Good job, Autumn Rain. Good morning. To take it easy. Don't just buy because something's moving. The volumes are not here, so be very careful if you buy into something. Santoro, I don't understand your question. All right, YouTubers, I tried to get you a stock play in this morning. If you bought some of these slow crawlers, you made a small profit. Unfortunately, we don't have a good start to this Monday morning. I was looking more for people attacking these stocks, raising the volume to extreme levels. That did not happen. But I appreciate each and every one of you joining me this morning. That free hour is up. I will be back on Wednesday. If you haven't hit the like button or subscribe, please do so for me. It helps YouTube to buy my coffee each morning. And as always, have a very blessed trading day, and I will see everyone on Wednesday. God bless.